Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Warriors podcast. As always, it hasn't changed. I'm Hayley Ellis. He's Barry Dodds.
Hi, good morning. How are you this gorgeous Thursday crisp morning?
Morning, Barry.
Or afternoon or evening, wherever in the world you may be. International podcast.
Yeah, do you know what? We've gone in the charts somewhere else this week.
Oh, what, like Botswana or something like that?
Stoke-on-Trent.
That'll be after your appearance. But they're all searching for the Wobblers podcast. That's the problem.
I was going to say, what appearance I was in Stoke last week? I don't even know where I am anymore. I can understand why these celebs don't know where they are, because I drive to Stoke and forget that I'm there.
Oh God, well, do you know what, there's something for the gravestone. Once drove to Stoke, forgot she was there.
But anyway,
life
thanks
summarised.
For coming, if you did.
Dear me, what's been going on in your world?
Nothing much really, just trying to juggle life, life and social things. I'm still doing my diet. It's not a diet, it's a way of living.
Yeah, how's it
I'm going to be tapping out this weekend.
Do you reckon?
I can't do gluten-free pasta. It's making me sad.
What is it? What's it made of?
I don't know. All I know is it makes me want to cry. Started watching the Robbie Williams documentary last night.
Oh, what's that like? I'm quite interested. I always quite liked Robbie. Like, not a fan of the music, but as a bloke, I always found him quite entertaining.
Well, I'm only episode sort of halfway through episode 1. And it's quite sad really because a lot of fame when he was very young. think it's messed with his head quite a lot, but I was a big Take Thater back in the day, so it's good for me to watch all the footage.
Oh God, I still get a pang when I hear that, because my first school crush was a girl called
Mark Owen.
More of a Howard man.
Yeah.
My first school crush dumps me for Mark Owen.
Did she?
Yeah, she went, she was called Lindsay.
You might want to clear this up in case there's any allegations against Mark Owen. She wasn't actually with Mark Owen, Barry.
No.
Can we just clear that up? She dumped you for a poster of Mark Owen.
Pretty much, yeah. I can remember it. Certain events in your life are traumatic, and the memory sticks with you really succinctly. It was in science. The science teacher was called Mr. Mould. Unbelievable. Destined to be a science teacher.
Yeah.
Was missing half a finger. Quite oddly, that, because we all used to sing 3 fingers, 1 thumb, keep moving every time we come into the class. So yeah, we were in Mr. Mould's class, and she made the announcement that she was not dating me anymore. We hadn't dated, we hadn't gone anywhere, we hadn't done anything, we hadn't kissed. It extended to her putting her hand on my knee under the desk. That was it. But she made a public announcement that she was wanting to commit herself properly to Mark Owen. So to this day, and we were about 13. And even now, I'm like, you fucking...
That's how shit your knee felt. That she was like, do you know what? I'm going to have to do a public announcement here.
She knew. She felt the knee and went, oh, that's going to cause great problems in later life.
Right. When he's in his, say, 40s.
That's
all he's going to talk about every podcast.
Yeah, he's not running anymore. Yeah, call him a fat bastard.
But hey, should we get on to worries of the week? Because I've got one.
Yeah, go on, let's do it. Let's go worries.
We got a lad. Now, I'm worried I'm too easily influenced because I'm paying a hypnotist now from TikTok.
You're not.
I am.
What are you getting hypnotised for?
So I found his videos. I'm not going to say his name. I found his videos online to help with sleep, right?
Mm.
And it really worked. I listened, and it might just be that I was tired anyway, and I was desperate to sleep. But I watched one of his TikToks. It helped me sleep. So then I seen that he does these courses and stuff. Now, I haven't paid for the full course because it's like, he's being very kind because he said they cost thousands of pounds normally, but he's giving it to a reduced
really?
rate.
Oh, that's
I think
good.
almost $300. Anyway, he says it really works. But
You go on.
I've seen
about
that
me.
you can pay for his hypnotist back collection. So I'm paying $8. I'm paying $8 a month. And I thought, what am I? No, I know. As I'm saying it, I'm like, what am I doing?
Right, just reverse it. Imagine me saying this to you.
Oh, I know. I'd never let you live it down.
Literally word for word. What would be the first thing you would advise me as a friend to do? Like, maybe change bank details, cancel a direct debit.
Give your cards to someone responsible. And I was sort of mocking my friend the other day for getting more naive later in life. Do you know what else I've just bought as well?
Go on.
I've bought... It's called desperation, isn't it? I've bought... They're right next to me. I've bought these cans of drink that are meant to help you... a productivity drink. So it's it's a soft drink that's meant to support cognitive function. Basically, I'm a lazy bitch who can't be arsed doing anything. So I've paid for a hypnotist and special drinks.
Speaking of money, I've been stitched up. Now, if you're not aware, there's a comedian called Stu Who. Stu's not been very well. He's got some health issues at the minute, so comics are chipping in to help him out a little bit. And very kindly.
And you're going to kick off about money that
hang on.
Okay.
No!
I'm wondering where the hell this is going, Barry.
I'll never see that back. No.
Where's this going? Go on.
So he's been very poorly, and some of the Scottish comics have set up a GoFundMe.
Right.
Where, you know, people basically they've just said, look, if every comic just chips in a tenner, every comic on the circuit, you know, it'll amount to, if everyone who's ever gigged with him gives a tenner, it'll work out at X amount of thousands that we can give to him, and he's not going to have to work. You know, and that, I mean, sadly with stand-up, that is just the way that, like, if you've not got a pension or private insurance, you're fucked. So I obviously went and joined, and some of the more higher profile, so some of the bigger, more famous acts have like stuck in 500 quid or whatever, but most comics have stuck a tenner in. So I stuck my tenner in, and one comic, for a laugh, had screenshotted the Just Giving bit and photoshopped out the zero on my tenner and put it in a WhatsApp group and put fucking hell, Dodd, so it looks like I've given £1. Right. That photo is now getting sent round, people going, fucking look at this cheeky bastard. I'm like, you motherfuckers. They've made it look like I've only given him £1.
Barry, have you only given £1?
I swear to God, I'll show you the receipts.
Because we know what you're like. You still haven't sponsored Rob Thomas.
Yeah, because he's not done a triathlon. That's why.
That is a bit cruel, that, because you have donated money there.
I have given it to him, but I've had like text messages of people going, fucking hell, Baz, it just looks a bit tight, that. looks more malicious than caring. I'm like,
the thing is, though, Barry, people believe it because of the reputation you have.
Right, I've not got a reputation for being tight.
Well, you obviously have, because people wouldn't believe it, would they? If you didn't have a reputation for being tight, people wouldn't go, oh, Barry's donated £1. They go, nah, there's no way he has. Barry's really generous. Where can people donate and make up the money that you haven't put in?
Oh, right! Don't you dare perpetuate this.
No, but can people donate if they want to?
People can donate. If you like, without a doubt, there'll be people who hear this who are comics who will have gigged with Stu at some point. if you go and have a look on the Warriors Twitter, on the tweet that's advertising this very new episode right now that you're hearing, there'll be a link to Stu's just given. If you want to go and help him out, because he's a very entertaining man. He's one of those people who you can just sort of sit back and just let him talk, and his stories will just. Like, he's one of the people you don't have to talk. You know what I mean? It's very much a sit and listen.
Do you know what? That's a good thing about comics. For everything that people say about comics, they do all come together when other comics sort of need help and assistance. I'm going to drink my productivity drink. Have you got Christmas presents yet?
Oh, my bollocks. I've got yours. I've got you.
Oh, you haven't got me one, have you?
I have. You'll love it as well.
Oh, is it something nasty?
No, I promise you, no. I honestly think you'll love it. But no, I don't want one back. I don't give to get, right? So don't bother, right? Yeah, I know you won't anyway, like, 'cause I remember from that birthday meal that time, right? So don't bother. But I have got your present.
That's very kind.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm slightly on edge. Oh, I need to tell you something now. This is very serious. Me friend, this is what I'm stressed about this week. My friend sent me a screenshot of something that's doing the rounds on Facebook, and it's a picture of a man with a falcon, right? And it says, "Really not a post I want to be making. Unfortunately, Vixen is out." That's the name of the falcon, not the woman from The Chase. And is lost basically around the area of Liverpool that I live in. So please keep an eye out. And my mate's just put, "Make sure you keep Kev safe," which is my dog. Because these falcons are known for picking up dogs. Do you remember that falcon that picked up a chihuahua and just disappeared?
I took it out to sea, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Imagine that, I'm just in my garden and a kestrel just flies up and tries to carry me by the scalp with my dog.
No, I think it'll just go for the dog. I think it'll assess the situation.
She hasn't lost enough on the diet yet.
Give her a few more weeks not eating pasta, then I'll have a shot at it.
But that's terrifying.
What was the name of that? Chantel! What was that parrot?
That was my favourite meme ever, that.
What was it called?
Chanel.
Chanel!
It was when people had done memes of it and like changed it to the beginning of Jurassic Park and things like that. I just absolutely... Do you know what? I mean, I'd hate to be the brunt of it, but when things like that happen on the internet, I swear to God, I go down a hole. That Chanel, I was looking at that for about 3 months after it.
Ronnie Pickering as well.
Brilliant.
Superb. Just like redubbed James Bond. The name's Pickering. Ronnie Pickering!
Do you know what I used to think, though, before that old Ronnie Pickering thing? That I'd say, do you know if someone started with me, like, you don't know who I'm related to?
Oh, right.
I used to feel like that. I used to feel like, you know what I mean? That could be a thing. I could pretend I'm part of like a gang.
No, hang on. That's just you giving a statement. Like, I literally don't know who he is.
You happy with that?
Do you know who my dad is? Well, can you like give me his number?
Oh, someone's had their productivity drink this morning, haven't they?
Sorry,
anyway, there's a kestrel on the loose where I live, basically.
Called? What's it called?
Vixen!
Vixen! As your dog disappears off the island.
Do you know what, though? Well, it'd save me taking it out for a walk in this weather. It's too bleak at the minute, isn't it? I hate walking the dog in this weather. It's so, honestly, it's too cold.
Yeah.
And all my dog, he's always been like this, to be fair, but he's a really old dog now. He just wants to sniff dog wee. So literally, a walk for me is me stood in the same place for 20 minutes, stood by a dog poo bin, and him sniffing it.
I had a dog when I was in my teens. Like,
did it do a public announcement saying it was leaving you for a member to take that? Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Mark Owen. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You're thrilled with that, aren't you? I can see it in your face. No, it was a border collie that my dad got from a bloke in the pub, right?
Of course he did.
Like,
Along with some DVDs.
Because they were going off they were emigrating to Australia, and he had this dog. And my dad was like, "Oh yeah, but like, the kids will love a border collie, nice and active. I'll get them out, get them off the bloody Nintendo." So he got this dog, and what I hadn't been told to my dad and to my mum, that this dog was mental, right?
Oh, border collies are. They need so much exercise and like stimulation.
Oh yeah, within 3 days of having it, it had ripped down the curtains and the blinds in the living room. The turny blinds.
I know what blinds are. Yeah.
But I mean the ones that are like expensive, like not just easy to put up again, just the whole lot fucking destroyed. And it knew how to open windows. It knew if it just got.
It sounded to me like it needed some fucking air. Right, so it's two teenage boys in an house. The border collie's probably like fucking. It's probably stinking to high heaven. She tried to open the curtains, get a bit of light in. Do you know what I mean? Open the window, get a bit of air in.
No, this was in the living room. So it ripped down the blinds, the curtains. It knew how to do the handle on the window, and it ate a full pack of Lurpak that had been left out on the kitchen bench. Right, the dog was mental, but me and my brother got attached to it. And we worked out that this dog was so fucking pliable. You could do what you wanted to it, and it just looked thrilled to be having fun. So we used to dress it up. I had I had a big leather biker jacket, like a proper. It was one that my dad gave me from his motorbiking days, and so I remember we put that on it, and then we worked out that you could put a pair of just underpants on it as well, right?
Sorry, Barry. I'm just realising why you might have got bullied in school. That fact that your dad's giving you an oversized leather jacket. Oh, didn't you wear shoes that were 2 times too big? That were your old dad's shoes as well.
Yeah. Honestly, it was a fucking target, right? That's why everything bounces off me now. All the insults. It's because just I've heard it.
But here comes Danny Zuko.
Yeah.
Danny Zuko's dad.
So you
used to dress the dog up.
We put all this on the dog, and then we got bored and forgot about it. And I just remember one day seeing my mum walking down the street, face raging, just being followed by a dog in a leather jacket with blue underpants on, because it had got out. It got out fully dressed up. It'd been running all over the village. Someone would ring me, "Man, when I think your dog's loose." It's fucking giving it, "I'll be back" like the Terminator down the high street.
I want your dog bowl. Your chicken.
It's got these blue proper budgie catchers on it, which has now got a couple of turds in the back of it and piss on the front.
Oh, Barry, no.
Well, just know how to take him down. Don't have a go at the dog, right? That's not the dog's fault. Oh, God, she was fucking raging. Anyway, shall we do someone else's problems? All right?
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
This is the part of the show where you send us your worries. If you are a patron, you take priority. Just send us a little DM there and we'll get back to you. If you're not a patron, get to the back of the queue. Email us, thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can tweet, Facebook. Well, no, you can't. We're not on Facebook. Don't bother with that. Instagram, TikTok.
Nice and focused. That drink ain't working. You just created a social media profile. We're on MySpace. No, we're not.
Linktree. LinkedIn.
Bebo.
Friends Reunited. Get on that. Go on, have we got any problems? Apart from our own.
Well, we do indeed. Okay, so now this wasn't actually sent in to us. This was sent in to a podcast that I do with my friend Joe about video games. Now, I read it and straight away I was like, this should not be getting sent to us, right? So I apologise, Joe, if you hear this. I'm sorry that I've nicked it for another one of my projects. But this one it's got Warriors written all over it.
Oh, it's not going to be like, hello, I'm an Italian plumber and mushrooms keep chasing me. Is it video game related?
Kind, in the loosest way, right?
Okay.
So, dear Barry and Joe, obviously.
Oh, right, okay, yep, that's fine. You promote your other podcast, that's absolutely fine.
I've recently had a bit of a clear out and decided to flog some of the old DVDs I never look at to CEX. Now, I've discussed CEX with Joe quite a bit. I've discussed are you a customer of CEX?
I cannot go in the place. It sends
because
me
the
under.
smell.
It sends me under.
Well, he says, I took the old DVDs and have a look at to CEX, the popular chip fat smelling, barely legal goods porn service. Barry, not that sort of porn, lol. Right, PAWN, right? Basically, it's somewhere that you go, you take in your treasured DVDs that probably cost you $15.99 back in the day, and they look at you with disgust and offer you 10 pence. But if you're in there, you haven't got 10 pence, so you will sell all of your DVDs and hopefully make up a fiver. My partner and I have been together for nearly 20 years, and as you would expect for a couple who've been together for such a time, we have recorded the odd sexy video and taken the odd rude photo or two. These were recorded on a grainy old Motorola Razr phone. I remember them, those little flip ones. And the selection of home movies were transferred to my PC for old time's sake, if you catch my drift. I do indeed catch your drift. Realised that our kids are now growing up and have started using the PC for homework. I figured it would be better if I made sure that any adult material was hidden elsewhere, so I burnt all the air quotes memories onto a CD and hid it in a DVD case that no one would ever look in. I bet you can guess where that CD is now, because I can't. It was hidden in a DVD case somewhere and I cannot find it. There is a strong likelihood it is on its way to CEX for a trade value of 40 pence. What should I do? Cheers, David.
The only thing, David, the good thing about this situation, and there's not much good about it, but the people who shop in CEX are geeks, right? They'll just be livid that if they've bought a video game, they'll be furious that there's pornography on it instead.
I bet this isn't the first. I bet CEX have had tons of little bags of coke or weed, because people hide shit in DVD cases. I bet they've had money. I bet they've had paid 70p for a copy of Hard Boiled or something like that and opened it, and there's been 300 quid cash that someone's hidden in there for safekeeping and forgotten about. You know what I mean? People hide things in DVDs, so I think...
If you're a CEX employee, let us know. We know a CEX employee. Molly McGuinness used to work at CEX. She's got a bit in a stand... Have you ever seen Molly McGuinness?
I've never seen Molly, no.
She's fantastic. She's a new art and she's absolutely wonderful. But she used to work in CEX, so I might ask her what unusual things they used to find. Or if you used to work there, email us in the Warriors Podcast at Gmail.
Things. Yeah. I used to resident compare a gig in Leeds, and there was always a guy sat in the front row. It's like a proper rocker type, which seems to be the interview process for CEX. Like, do you look like a goth? Yes. Okay, start Monday. I said to him, what's the weirdest thing you've ever bought? And he said that they once bought a Sunday dinner for £2. Somebody came in with a Sunday dinner.
It's a CEX?
Yeah.
And they sold a Sunday dinner?
Yeah.
No wonder the place fucking stinks.
He said it was still hot, and worked out why. It's because there's the carvery opposite. So somebody's gone in, had the carvery, gone back, filled the plate up again, took it to CEX and got £2. Quite inspired, really.
That's pretty clever, that, to be fair.
That's how Duncan Bannatyne started.
That's not true, by the way, if you're going to quote that in school.
It was ice cream fans. He was bullying other ice cream men.
Who was Duncan Bannatyne?
Yeah, read his autobiography.
Have you?
I had the biggest fleet in Glasgow. Nobody sold ice cream on my patch. Honestly.
Well, there you go. You don't need to buy the autobiography now. Barry's just spoilers. But I try not to worry. Have you told your partner? How do they feel about it?
Don't tell them.
Don't tell. I mean,
Cross
I would
that
just
bridge
go and
when
buy.
you come to it.
I would just go and buy the whole content to CEX and go, listen, I'll buy the shop a tenner.
Yeah. If you can get a couple £100, you can clear out every DVD they've ever got in their back stock. But
who's going in and buying stuff now from CEX though?
I know. Well, I understand it with computer games because they've got high value and trading. I get it because once you've played it, people don't tend to go back and play them. But I have wondered, like DVDs, like it's a dead medium anyway.
But is it going to be like vinyl where it comes back, do you think? Do you know, like when now vinyl's cool and people have gramophones and they play it and they're like, oh yeah, I can't see that happening with DVDs, can you?
No, because Blu-rays are better. Although cassettes have made a proper comeback.
Have they?
Yeah, oh God, yeah. I guarantee if you think of like a big popular artist, I guarantee they'll put the last album out on cassette. As in that you'd put in a Sony Walkman.
No.
Name a hugely popular artist, someone
Taylor
dead.
Swift.
Right. Taylor Swift cassette. There we go. Taylor Swift, the Red Album on cassette. 1989, Taylor's version on cassette.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know that. That's mad.
Yeah. It's all making a comeback. So
the problem with cassettes is, though, you have to fucking forward through to the song you want.
Yeah. And they get chewed up. And, it was always a sign of a slightly dodgy area if there was a load of cassette tape wrapped around a lamppost. There was a...
What I will say, Dave, if it was filmed on one of those old phones, the quality's probably that bad anyway. You can't make out people in it.
Yeah, nobody will... I think CEX must have... I think they must have some, code, where they've all got to, swear allegiance to, Dominic Diamond or something about, I promise...
That's such an old reference. Explain to anyone who's under the age of 30 who Dominic Diamond is.
He
used to host a show.
Games Master. It was... Do you know what? I found something. I was watching a bit of All Games Master the other day. It's unbelievable what we were watching as kids and what they were getting away with. It's so full of innuendos that it just never picked up on as a kid. But yeah, it was a video game show and presenter was Dominic Diamond. I
wouldn't worry. There's loads of things, isn't there, that are working in your favour. The quality. The fact that CEX is what I mean, they're not bothered. They'll probably tuck it back in. Where's my Zelda? You know what I mean?
And also, if somebody in the back room at CEX finds a bit of porn, they're keeping that. That's not going out for general sale. It's fine, or it'll get binned.
Yeah, or go in there and see what the most expensive DVD is, and that'll be it. You'll find it.
Yeah, go and buy Avatar 2. That's where you'll find your grot. But this has led me to think of a competition, right?
Okay.
Find David's...
I thought you were going to say something else. Send us your copies.
But do you know what concerned me about that? About when I read it? The fact that he just went, been together for 20 years, and as you would expect for a couple of... what? No? Sorry, is this a... did I miss something that when you've been with somebody for a certain amount of time, you suddenly get into home cinema?
I think he meant back in the day, because obviously it's quite dated, isn't it, the phone he's filmed on?
Oh, right. Oh, I see. It would have been a novelty. Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That
when
makes sense.
When they used to like each other. If you have a problem you want to make us much worse, get involved. Send us an email, theworriespodcast@gmail.com. Like I say, Patreons, DM us. By the way, if you want to join Patreon, we've had loads of new followers recently. Thank you very much for joining. The Patreon, you basically a couple of quid a month, and you get like some goodies if you join us for a certain amount of time. On there is the Ghost Hunt special that we did with the Mild High Club. You can watch that. There's also Barry's Challenge. There's also a weekly episode every week on a Friday that you get as well. We're going to be putting the live show audio up on there from our Nottingham show as well next couple of weeks. Become part of our gang. Who wouldn't want to be friends with me and Barry? Quite a lot of people, but let's overlook that.
I'm doing all right. Don't want any more friends. Don't care, not even bothered.
Don't even care anyway. Didn't even like him anyway. I'd love to do Soho Theatre, but it's fine. Just don't even care anyway. Not even bothered.
I genuinely... Can you imagine me in the Soho Theatre? I wouldn't enjoy it. They wouldn't enjoy it. There is no point.
Anyway, keep supporting the podcast. Thank you very much. Get your emails in, get your problems in. We'll be back on Friday if you're a Patreon or next Monday.
See you then.
Bye. You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.
Barry's really generous.